going to the Islamic Art Museum as a VIP guest. I started the day by taking the train, and this was my way through the train going to Cairo because I live in Alexandria. And through this lovely greenery, I took my coffee while waiting for the train to go to Cairo. And here we arrived. This is a peek from where we arrive in Cairo. And after that, I took the metro, and there I found my friend waiting for me, and she's also one of the VIP members, Zainab. And we were walking here the street by the place, which is the Islamic Museum, and was the entrance. And this is a very big, glamorous look of how the building is big and high and full of details. And then we entered from the door here, where we showed our invitations. And here is the entrance when we arrived. It was pretty nice, pretty lovely. And I will take you through a tour to see every single moment with us inside this beautiful place. People were working hard, and these were the banners that are already made before I came. And then we entered through this amazing door, and we're going to see a sneak peek from inside. Here are the places that are originally made at the Islamic era here in Egypt. And the Islamic era was very famous for lots of things, especially the doors and the other monumental things concerning the food and also the clothes for which they wear in their legs at that time, the shoes and the other types of footwear. And as you can see, the place full of doors surrounding in every place on the Islamic style. Continuing the tour and searching for lovely pieces from that era here in Egypt, and this was one of the most amazing doors with silver fully made. Then, as you can see, this is a closer look through the amazing door. Let's go back then for the party outside. There were the catering here at that place, and people were already starting to put everything down so we can take our beautiful cooking from the Korean chefs there. And here is another look for the people who already came and taking some pictures. Lots of course, Koreans were invited, and also lots of ambassadors and master doctorate from other places here in Egypt and from India, and lots of places from England and other places came for this beautiful day. The reception was around holding for around 35% for seats and more than 150% in total for this amazing event. The surroundings, as you can see, is full of the guests, and there are some beautiful pictures taken with the name of the event. And because the event name was What We Hold Together, people from every place came. And there, here we see His Excellency arrived around 6:30, and he was taking a tour through the places. And now it's becoming more darker, and the event is going finally to start. He started taking greets from the people, from all of the ambassadors that representing their embassies. And while taking this tour, then he's going to be now on stage to say what is this event all about. And as I said, it's what we hold together. So we're going to talk about what Korea and Egypt in these 30 years hold together. And here arrived Mr. Ambassador's wife, and she was also greeting the people and the other ambassadors. And then the representative had allowed the people to introduce the entry of the embassy and the name of the event, Ham What We Hold Together. And the introduction took a few minutes while she was representing everything was going to be in the showroom for the Korean artifacts and what are introduced through this beautiful, amazing for the 30th years of connection between Egypt and Korea from 1995 till 2025. Going back to the audience, it was pretty crowded as you can see. All of the people was very happy and were listening closely to every single word they had said in the entrance and the presentation that Salma had made the representative. Then taking another closer look for the other people who were taking photos from influencers invited and other important people through the embassies. And here
And
was
there is the
the
opening
opening
speech
speech
of
of the
the
museum
museum
representative.
representative.
And
And
after
after
finishing
finishing
this
this
opening speech, we are
يشرفني
going to
أن
welcome
أرحب
other
بكم
people
جميعا في
for
هذا
also the
الصالون
opening speeches
الذي يحمل
from
في
the other
أطلافه
ambassadors
إرثا
and
حضاريا
embassies all
وإنسانيا
around the
غنيا.
world. And I
إنه
will
يوم
going to leave
مميز
you
أن
with
نحتفل
every
معا
person
بافتتاح
had
معرض
came
هام
for this
ما
opening
نتمسك به
amazing
سويا،
speech. And
والذي
then
يعكس قوة.
and here the presenter again, Salma, is going to talk about lots of other points, very important. And moving on, His Majesty, the Embassy of Korea, is going to say his opening also word for him what we hold together. And after his amazing speech, which was very heart touching for us as Egyptians, and all of the audience were very happy and they clapped very hard for this amazing speech. We are going to move to other speeches for other ambassadors that were welcomed in this place at that time. Leaving you now with some of the words that were said from the ambassadors, and then we take you for the place where the event happens. This was the room with the Korean things, the artifacts, the beautiful things that were already there. As you can see, they are all Korean, handmade, and artifacts that people would appreciate all over the world. I will leave you with the pictures now to enjoy the art of Korea, as you can enjoy as well the art of other wonderful places you might know about the Asian Korean culture. As you can see, art pieces rarely you can find like them now from old years. And this was a gift that I took while I was going home, and it was an amazing gift for me to see all of these beautiful things. And Anyong.